Take a deep breath and relax. We're here to rob the bank.
Whether it's attacking people for pranks, one of the Paul brothers looting from a store and filming it, or being such a creep that Chris Hansen has to show up your house.
We have it all on today's top 10 list. Starting off this countdown, we have RageZeus. Back in August of 2017, YouTuber RageZeus live streamed himself trespassing on another YouTuber's property. His goal was to break into his house. Yeah, he literally filmed himself breaking the law. And previously, he already broke into Jake Paul's Team 10 house. So that's 2 counts of trespassing. But this incident was more controversial. While trespassing, he got approached by some people in the house and then a fight broke loose. In the end, RageZeus ended up claiming that the YouTubers there beat him up and stole from him. Of course, they denied any such claims. RageZeus seems to be irrelevant on YouTube now. His channel only has 14k subs and he gets less than 1k per vid.
Coming in at number 9, we have Jstation. We tend to do horror content on this channel, so there are a bunch of you out there who are probably familiar with the YouTuber Jstation. He makes a bunch of horror themed videos where he's talking to ghosts or summoning a demon, but one time he took his ghoulish pursuits too far. Jstation made a video claiming that his girlfriend was dead. He said that she had been killed by a drunk driver, and the whole thing was very shocking. Jstation made a ton of videos with his girlfriend prior to this video. She was a regular guest in his videos, so the claim of her death really hit fans hard. But in that same video, he tries to contact his dead girlfriend via Ouija board. And even if you're some dude who makes a bunch of ghoulish content, if someone you really loved actually died, I don't think you would be quick to make a video about it where you try to contact them via Ouija board. So of course the fans were very skeptical about the whole thing, and eventually it came out that the whole thing was a hoax. Bad move, my dude, because now not only was the internet gunning you down to ruin your career, the police also released a warrant for your arrest. Eventually Jstation was arrested and taken to court, but he never saw any jail time, so he was able to slip under the radar with this one.
Moving on to number 8, we have Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper is a British YouTube star that has over 2 million subscribers. He joined YouTube back in 2010, but a lot of his old videos have now been deleted. He mostly posts prank videos or 24-hour challenge videos. But back in 2014, a couple of his pranks went a little too far. So in 2014, he uploaded a video onto his channel titled Fake Hand Ass Pinch Prank, in which he would go up to women he didn't know, asking for directions, and then he would pinch their behinds. Obviously, this was non-consensual and not okay. As a result, a number of people came forward accusing him of harassment. But Pepper claims that the whole thing was staged and scripted. Now, we don't know if that for sure is the case, but Sam definitely crossed the line with that one. And of course, we have the time that he faked a kidnapping and murder for views. And people were outraged at that as well.
Coming in number 7, we have Jake Paul. The Paul brothers are always up to something, whether it's knocking out former NBA stars, causing some of the biggest controversies in the world, or apparently looting malls. They just have to be in the limelight all the time. Well, they both love controversy, so when the George Floyd riots broke out, Jake Paul and his film crew headed out to a local mall that was being ripped apart by looters. He filmed a lot of the chaos that was breaking out while it was all going down. In the video, it showed him and his buddies checking things out while they were picking up some stuff that seemed to be pulled out of stores. There wasn't anything that actually showed them stealing, so people are kind of skeptical on whether or not they actually took anything. In the end, he was charged with a misdemeanor trespassing charge, and it would seem that nothing would happen until the FBI raided his house and took some guns. But after all of this, there was still no time in the big house.
2 YouTubers, Syndicate and Team RTN, have been exposed for basically scamming their subscribers. Both YouTubers have over 1 million YouTube subscribers, Syndicate having over 9 million and the other having over 4 million. But the two decided to manipulate their viewers. They began promoting a gambling website known as CSGO Lotto. They claimed to be sponsored by them and would show videos where they would win huge prizes through their website, like thousands of dollars. But it turns out that they actually owned the website all along. So they were encouraging their young viewers to put money into a site with the hopes of winning big. But of course, that probably never would have been the case.
Coming in at number 5, we have Vitale. This guy was running one of the original prank channels when I first got into YouTube, and it would seem that he had a knack for taking things a little too far with his pranks. Whether it's freaking people out with needles, staging an assault on a person, or running onto a soccer field with "Trump sucks" on his chest, this guy has gotten away with crimes probably more than any other YouTuber. I will mention that in April he was arrested for assaulting a stranger who was running by herself, and now he might be facing life in prison. So eventually everything caught up with him.
Coming in at number 4, we have Shane Dawson. This year, Shane Dawson got exposed after problematic videos and tweets from his past resurfaced online. First off, Shane was called out by Hollywood's very own Jaden and Jada Smith. Jaden and Jada exposed Shane with regards to a video of Shane s***izing an 11-year-old Willow Smith. But that's not all. Shane has a long list of problematic content. In a podcast, Shane tries to justify and compares it to other fetishes like foot fetishes. He also admitted to looking up a naked baby online and then proceeded to call what he saw sexy. You could obviously see how wrong that is. He also admitted to finding one of his underage fans hot as well. A lot of people think that Shane should be charged for these incidents and that further investigation needs to be done.
Coming in at number 3, we have Logan Paul. This story's been told a million times, so what's one more on top of the pile? Logan Paul got in heat from not just his fans, but the whole world when he went to the Japanese side forest and filmed someone who had recently taken their own life and then posted it on YouTube. Yeah, this wasn't just some YouTube gossip, this was on CNN. This might have been the biggest YouTube controversy of all time. It's wild to think that this guy is now about to fight Floyd Mayweather, one of the best boxers of all time. The world is a crazy place. And when Logan did this, he knew that what he was about to upload to YouTube was going to be super controversial. It caused YouTube to change forever because they had to change their ad policies to protect the companies and keep big businesses interested in the platform. So a ton of YouTubers lost everything, and Logan Paul could have been charged with indignity to a dead body, but he was able to walk away scot-free.
Coming in at number 2, we have Romeo Lacoste. Romeo Lacoste is probably best known as being a famous LA tattoo artist that has tattooed celebrities like Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande. He was also a contestant on Best Inc. Season 3. But in 2019, DMs and texts were leaked that revealed Romeo was having inappropriate conversations with young girls. And he was well aware of their ages, as he would often ask them how old they were and then proceeded to groom them. One woman came forward and said she was in a relationship with him when she was 14 years of age to 17. She said, and I quote, "He was extremely manipulative, emotionally draining. He took advantage of our age difference and used guilt to coerce me into doing things I didn't want to do."
And coming at the number 1 spot, we have Onision. This guy used to be a massive YouTuber who was mainly known for his musical content. But outside of that, he would also make sketches that had a pretty serious following, and he would even do things that seemed genuinely nice, like host videos that talked about self-harm and depression. Well, all of that would fall away when everyone found out this guy was a huge creep. Several allegations came forward from women who were not of age that said Onision was trying to groom them. He was sending them suggestive messages. He even knew that they weren't old enough to be receiving these kinds of messages from a full-grown man. This got so heated that eventually Hansen got involved. You know Chris Hansen, right?
How you doing? All right. Why don't you have a seat over in that chair, please?
Why don't you make yourself at home here? Have a seat.
You have a seat in the chair there, please. Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
Yeah, the dude who used to run the show to catch a Well, Chris Hansen came right to this guy's house to try and get him to come out for an interview. Onision rejected the opportunity for the interview with Chris Hansen, probably knowing that he was going to put him on blast and make him look so bad he would end up in prison. Well, in the end, Onision's career was ruined, but he never went to prison.
Alright guys, let's move right along to our comment shoutout portion. We'll be shouting out comments from our other collab, Top 10 Luckiest People Who Escaped Huge Disasters.
Angela Bazan wrote in and said, I thought I would make this list from surviving getting a D on a quiz. I guess so. Getting a D is pretty bad. Probably strict parents.
Probably. Yeah, that sucks.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, stop. Brightheart commented, fun fact, the most luckiest zodiac sign is Sagittarius. And guess who's a Sagittarius?
You're a Sagittarius? That's why you do that on there?
Yes,
Are you a star person? Do you do that?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what my moon rising something.
No.
I don't know that.
I always think it's funny when someone's like, this crystal's gonna heal me. I'm like, how about you salad?
I do like crystals though.
You like crystals?
I
can't get on board with crystals, man. I don't know. I'm like, maybe get 8 hours of sleep and then your life will start to improve. not crystals. Jen Deluvio said, Che, you are so goddamn funny. Thanks.
It's hilarious.
And tech support. No, I just like that it's called tech support.
Tech support, we love that name. Commented, ugh, I love this girl. Thank you.
That's so nice.
I put 2 little comments for us to compliment us.
Oh, that's great. You're doing great. You're killing it. All right, guys, that has been our list. I've been your host, Jade Arena.
I've been your other host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you.
Bye.
That was a tricky one to do. Like, is it a video or a...
It's a video.
Oh.
You gotta commit to the bit. Okay.
Romeo, no. One woman came forward and said she was in a relationship with him when she, oh my God.